Can an online AI-powered photo generation application create headshots of you that, quote, look like they were taken by a professional photographer? That's the promise of Aragon. They reached out to me to check it out. I did that. Let's see how the results were. Hey there, Aaron here from TechPhotoGuy.com, and as we look at artificial intelligence and photography in late 2023, one of the big things everybody's wondering is, when can AI replace a professional photographer? Photographers are wondering about this to figure out if their jobs are going away. Lots of everyday folks are wondering about it because maybe they can save a few dollars by not having to hire a professional. But are the results up to snuff yet? So right up front, I will say that Aragon reached out to me. They offered me a coupon code to give me their highest end offer and their premium service at no cost. They did not pay me for this video. They don't know what I'm going to say until I publish it. And so the results stand on their own. And I've got a link to Aragon down below in the description. I would encourage you to go through the video, see how this all worked, and then decide whether you're going to go check that out for yourself. So let's dive into what the service actually is. And let's just go over to their website. I'm going to share my screen here. And as you'll see, this is the Aragon website. They say, turn your selfies into professional headshots. Create stunning, realistic AI photos of yourself that look like they were taken by a professional photographer. And so you upload a bunch of images. They have an AI process that goes through. It gives you a bunch of images to choose from. Let's look at what that actually looks like for me. I went in, I uploaded a bunch of photos. When I click on login here, there we go. I uploaded my photos. It said that it was going to take up to 120 minutes, so 2 hours to generate the AI images, and that it would email me when that was done. I never got that email, but I went back the next day. The photos were all there. All right, so here are the images that I got from Aragon. I went through, they gave me 200 images. I went through and I selected just under half of those as favorites because what I want to do is I'm going to go rapid fire through these, very quick commentary on most of them. Just so you can see what's there, what's the good, the bad, and the ugly. And I think there's a little bit of all three. And then you can come to your own conclusions based on the actual photos, right? Because we're photographers, it comes down to the photos. If someone's looking for business headshots, professional headshots, they want to see the photos as well. So in no particular order, let's just run through these, starting with, why are there two of me? This one's not too bad. And I think what you're going to see is among the better images, the answer is that, oh, it's not too bad. Occasionally things get weird when you look at the details, like the button down on this shirt. Not bad. Kind of got helmet hair going on here. Again, not bad, except for some sort of finger or other appendage poking up in the lower left. Hands. Hands are difficult. Workable. Pondering. And again, pondering with some weird mutant fingers from the bottom of the image. I'm holding something and I've gained 150 pounds. Yikes. What the hell? Okay, this one's not too bad. Kind of some weird stuff going on at the bottom of my chin, though. Again, not too bad at first. I have some questions about the breast pocket. Interesting. I'm a little bit elongated. We've got a vertical shot here. There's a weird thing going on down. Is that a tie or what's at the top of my shirt collar? My God, my neck is being sucked into that shirt. Can I even breathe? Interesting coat. Interesting hands. Are you starting to see a theme with the hands? Okay, this one's not too bad. A little bit of weirdness up at the very top with that harsh white line, but here again, we've got hand issues, we've got suit issues. Not bad. No glaring AI defects in this one. The throat's got a weird line on it, but, everybody's got a weird line at times, right? The lighting, though, is just really not optimal here. I mean, even if this were a human-created image, I'd have questions. Okay, not too bad. What the hell? Not bad. Weird thing on my jacket aside. Weird thumb. Weird hands, weird chair, weird crotch, weird tail out of my butt. Okay, not terrible, possibly workable. Kind of wondering about that fabric waving across the bottom. Well, yeah, mutant conjoined hand fist going on. Okay, it's not a bad shot. This one's not too bad either, and then you wonder what the hell is that in the lower left. Not too bad. Weird throat things. Yeah, like what body part or parts or things happen here? Okay, interesting patterns on the side of my face. That's really the only kind of thing that jumps out as glaringly terrible here. I'm holding a beer glass with my, how many fingers on that hand? And then are those somebody else's hands in the lower left? Flat helmet head. I apparently have 2 shirts on and neither one of them are buttoned. Interesting helmet hair again. And again, I'm doing professional headshots in what looks like maybe some sort of a wool shirt that isn't completely fastened. Neat pocket, bro. Hey, this one's actually decent. This could be a usable photo. All right. Almost. Just don't ask about the weird lines and the pattern across the bottom of the image. Not too bad. Bad. There's an ear growing out of my hair on the top of my head. I think that's an ear. Okay, cool. I've got weird fingers at my throat. Okay. Kind of not the most flattering pose. I'm a turtle. Neat hair, dude. How many shirts do I have on here? Yeah, a little weird hair up top, and then down at the bottom, it's kind of interesting how the beard hairs morph into a shirt design directly. Yeah. Okay, then. Don't mind me. I've got like 9 fingers on my right hand, and I'm just going to lean on some kid's blonde head or something. Yeah. Hey, I'm in pink. The photo itself actually is not terrible here, though. This one's not too bad. Again, kind of feels a little goofy with the eye angle and the camera, but other than that, okay. Harsh lighting, usable. It's kind of flattened the hair out a little bit. Not too bad. Not too bad. A little bit of skin weirdness on my right cheek, the camera left cheek, but overall, a workable photo probably with a little bit of work. Don't mind me. I'm an important businessman because my hands are fused together. And now I'm out in the field in my suit where my pants meld into the field and my hands look terrible again. I give this 1 thumb up. I hope that's a thumb. Is that a hat? I don't know. Here I sit with 2 watches on with my weirdly jointed arms. I'm going to put a weird hand into the side of this photo because otherwise it might have been workable. Also, is that my tongue sticking out? Yeah. What is this? I'm going to ponder this in black and white, which makes it seem artsy. Don't look at the hand. Don't look at the chin. It's black and white. It's artsy. Okay. Decent photo. Don't think too hard about what my hands must actually look like to be at all of the different places that they are in this photo. Almost. Almost. Don't mind my right hand. Don't mind both of my hands, or mind them because they're going to mind each other because they're, again, fused together. Cool. If I was looking at the camera, this might actually work. Here I am looking at the camera. Not too bad. Weird nose dimple thing going on. A little bit of light spray from the bottom, but we're close. We are not close. Just like my hair is not there. I'm looking big. I'm looking like I don't know what to do with my hands. My watch band only goes around part of my wrist, and don't know what that thing is over on the other side of my body. Please ignore the space-time matrix just below my eye. There we go. A little bit of, I can't tell if it's light spray or what coming in from the bottom. A little harsh, but, not terrible. Again, this one might be workable. This one very clearly not workable. Like, neat hairdo, bro. Also, how many collars does this shirt have? I'm making a point and emphasizing it with my weird hand that has at least 2 thumbs. Let me just lean over here. Don't think too hard. Am I having a bow tie in my crotch, or am I wearing chaps, or what happened here? I'm cool. I'm going to drink out of this like oil jug filter thing or something that I'm holding in my hand with too many fingers. I miss my hair. Interesting mouth expression, and I also think it's interesting that a bunch of these photos have put like company logos or things like that onto shirts where they hadn't been. Okay. This could work. It's a photo. It doesn't have any obvious defects. It's not too bad. Well done. Not well done. Almost. I'm looking thoughtful. Just don't mind my hands once again. And we're back to 2 of me. And so with that, let's talk a little bit about what we saw there. Obviously, a lot of issues with kind of the things that we know AI is not good at. Issues with the hands. Lots of issues with weird clothing things. Hair challenges at times, and then just some really strange stuff like the photo with 2 of me. I don't know who has 2 versions of themselves in a professional headshot, so no idea where that came from. One of the things that I think was interesting with Aragon as part of the image creation process, as you're uploading your images, it also asks you a variety of demographic questions. It wants to know what race you are. It wants to know, about your gender. It wants to know things like that it can use to help generate the images. There have been stories recently where AI programs, doing functions like this have taken input from someone and completely altered their race. I'll drop a link to an article down below to one of those situations where somebody, I believe they were Asian, uploaded a photo, and as part of the AI enhancement to make it more professional, it changed that person to white. Clearly, that's not acceptable. By asking the demographic questions, hopefully Aragon is going to prevent having that kind of a situation go on with their service. All in all, though, I had fun checking this out, but if we think back to where we started and we're asking, is this going to replace a professional photographer, both from the angle of should a professional photographer be concerned that Aragon's going to put them out of a job? And should somebody who's looking for professional headshots look at this service as giving them a product that's on par with that you'd get from a professional photographer? I think the answer to both of those questions is, as of September 2023, a resounding clear no. this is not on par with getting headshots from a professional photographer. There were a few in there that were workable as is. There were a few in there that with a little bit of Photoshop work would probably be just fine. There were a whole lot of images in there that were just flat out, completely unrealistic rejects. And while I realize that AI is not perfect, Aragon even explains that when you go through the process. It says, hey, some of these are going to be defective. I get that. But the error rate of the amount of defective photos, clearly defective photos, versus the amount that were pretty good was far too high. If there had been 5 photos, maybe 10 photos, maybe even 20 photos out of 200 that were just really defective, that would still give you lots of options to choose from. But if you're getting a plan with 40, 80, a couple hundred photos, you've got to get more for your money. That work can't be on the purchaser to go through and find ways to fix the ones that are close. So links down below. I would love to have you chime in, comment, feel free to share this around with all your friends if they want to laugh at how goofy I can look when all my hair is gone and my face is elongated and I've got a bow tie in my crotch or whatever the heck was going on with all those images. And, if you want some more interesting tech photo stuff, be sure to subscribe to come back for more. Hopefully I won't be looking quite as goofy in the next video that I have up here, but that's going to be coming at you soon in just a few days. So I hope to see you back again. Take care.